Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Redler 3 replay. So on the north side as the Soviet player, we have Dimon. Of course, yellow Soviets, it's always going to be Dimon. Spawn as ally as the green Soviet, we have H2OGoDoFWar. As opponents, as the Cyan Empire, we have Bashely and his teammate as the orange allies. We have DutchArmy 1, 2, 3. Those are some sold off wall segments or canceled wall segments there. And he also got him for an early crusher crane. Interesting. Power generator deployed over here by the Soviet. We've got some laser lock javelin. I think he's going to try to rush across the bridge and destroy this bridge. Dog paddling in the water, and this dog is here trying to protect the bridge so he can go ahead. Nice spark there. So he can go ahead and destroy the bridge. We do got an engineer trying to rush forward to his oil derrick. We have a Peacekeeper Defense Force. Yeah, he's firing the bridge as well. He's not eyeing the advance. Imperial Warriors trying to bonsai charge and fall straight into the drink. Even though it's like, oh, landing water is fine. No, if you land in this water, and if you try to jump off of water from this height, you're probably going to be dead, because the surface tension of water is basically concrete. And not only if you get broken bones from jumping water from that high, with broken bones you can't swim. And in his ribs, you will be able to have trouble breathing as well. Along with the can't breathe in water. I see. So you were part of one of the clans and joined another clan. Sorry, I don't really know. I'm not a massive person in the community. In fact, I'm probably just one of those lurkers who decides to start casting and do his own thing. Looks like Dog and Bear does clean each other up. We do have this ore collector being deployed on down, and Imperial docks being deployed as well. We got a handful of guys inside this garrison, while this one is being garrisoned as well. And no, this could go to the far garrison. He won't be win in a 5v1. Cyan's oil derricks being cleaned on up. The Soviet HQ is being deployed as well. He does have the crusher crane deploying out a war factory and ore refinery on the front line, as well as some wall segments right there. Wall segments are unusual at this point, but that actually is going to prevent the garrison from hitting him. Maybe he needs a sentry gun. He could pack up his HQ. Yes, he's going to pack up his HQ, the MCD. And we do have a flat cannon deployed on out. Rocket launchers, not rocket launchers, Vindicators do annihilate those peacekeepers. And that garrison gets fully cleared out. Maybe a barracks should be good for some Molotovs to clear out some other garrisons, and then putting some flak troopers inside this one could be quite handy as well. Does get the bullfrog. He does fly over it to prevent any additional damage. But Apollos are in pursuit. A little bit poor control there of the Apollos. There could have been a lot more bullets. You got a motor gunner turret from his teammate, but he's low on power. Here comes a Vindicator run. Randall flak cannon does take it out entirely. But you got a terror drone on the tsunami tank. The tsunami tank, of course, still is able to fire, but looks like this MCV is coming for the crush. And he gets the crush. Fresh bullfrog. Flak cannon being deployed out as well. Looks like his teammates deploying out some Vindicators and Apollos. Blue has his refinery line here. And that Riptide does go down. The ore collector is severely wounded. And the Apollos are severely wounded out. Does lose one into the to a javelin troop. And we do have a war factory blocking the line of sight, and was able to fire across over it with the Tesla tower. Maybe you can cancel the war factory now, but it currently right now is on pause. Ooh, Tesla drone inside the Assault Destroyer. So that Assault Destroyer is only being used for a massive scout run, but it does sustain less damage thanks to the Black Hole armor. Dolphins engage in this naval dockyard. We do have a Yari mini-sub here. He may go for a suicide bomb on the back one. But no, just gets a double kill. But there's more Dolphins over the flank. Naval dockyard is Vet 2 or Tier 2 as well. And this Dolphin is not pushing forward. If that Dolphin's engaged, Patrick could have got a kill in the naval dockyard. No expansion here. The hill, of course, has a very forward expansion, to say the least. Yari mini subs are engaging the Assault Destroyer. And those naval dockyard does go down to a Vindicator bomb run, and that was a Tier 2 naval dockyard. Some tanks will get the kill. Actually, the Yari mini sub will get the kill steal. In a fully heroic Yari mini sub. Assault Destroyer is out on the field again. Naval dockyard being deployed on out, and we do have a Tesla coil being queued up as well. Looks like he is body blocking it with another naval dockyard. Or line of sight blocking. Dolphins coming moving forward, trying to deal with these terror drones, and does kill them both off, but does get zapped there by the Tesla coil. Maybe a quick Stingray would be useful. But he's actually able to siege the seaport, so a quick Stingray is not really necessary. Hydra coil is deployed on the field. He's starting to... does take out the Tesla coil. And we do have another Dolphin here. Does jam the Tesla coil. Very nice. He may just want to cancel these structures and sell off the naval dockyard. Stingray, a cool sub. The sound of torpedoes hitting a Dolphin. Tesla coil does get destroyed. Cool sub. Maybe I need to hit these units a bit more with the Black Hole armor. It's going to go straight to this one. Over here we got a big assault here by Cyan. And the Warcraft does stay alive. Good bomber runs come on in. And he's trying to body block or line of sight block with the barracks. It is successful. Fully deploys the barracks actually as well. Black Tower will go down to this sentry, not sentry gun, multi-gunner turret. And the MC piece is going to go straight down. Could have potentially saved it. Reverse move back to his crusher crane back at home. Pyro shot does come forward. It's freezing the barracks, but nothing to clean up the moment. It does clean up now. Nice shield there. Athena can make it a crush there, but let's get a slice there on that Peacekeeper. Somebody deployed there. Warp Factor trying to do some more line of sight blocking. Activates the shield, avoiding the Vindicators. And this Athena cannon does go down. He damaged this one enough so he can get this one there. Not sure what's being deployed on the War Factory. Over here, this oil derrick does, or refinery goes down. Green's pushing away forward with now Mirage tanks and the Athena. Over here, I saw aircraft carrier. Aircraft carriers been deployed out by both the allies. Bomber does take up that airfield, and this War Factory is about ready to go down. We do got the leech cannons on top of the multi-gunner IFV, not multi-gunner IFV, turret. So many like names. And Wave Force Artillery does go down there. How did it go down? Oh, Hammer Tank has a Wave Force Artillery cannon. And does get bombed. Both of them did. Athena's down. The Mirage Tank could get some good work in. Oh, he's going to force fire it. Very nice. Goes for a crush there. Apparently, a tree in the middle of a road is not exactly convincing. And great bombing run there by the aircraft carrier. If she's trying to make this advance, maybe it'll clear out some of these garrisons. Does actually force a manual garrison, and there goes that multi-gunner IFE. Ore collector pushes his way forward. Nothing in the region. Multiple ore collectors. He does have a mecha base. Why is there ore collectors? Naval Docks Yard is here as well. It's only tier 1. And do got some. Looks like the aircraft carrier does go down. This aircraft carrier is still alive. Do have Yari mini subs. He may try to put some rockets in there. Suicides immediately. Ore refinery goes down, so it looks like Scion's down to 1. No oil derrick either. Yellow has deployed out another MCV. And he's trying to shoot down these aircraft. Good bombing run there. One ore refinery for Yellow remains. Does have an airfield here. He does have the MCV, so if he does lose, is out of income because he lost that structure. That should be enough for another ore refinery. He will at least still able to call in his protocols to support his teammate. He does also have the oil derrick, so he does have very small income, but an income. And we've got a Stingray now deployed on out. And got a Stingray now at the bottom of the sea. Vindicators going forward, does lose 1, 2 Vindicators, but it does take out a number of those bullfrogs. Aircraft carrier does go down. And we got a nice terror infection right there. Oh, how did that dolphin go down? Maybe a little crazy. Over here, Vindicators flying around about, trying to perhaps go for a bombing run here. There's a lot of juicy targets there. Great bomb splits there. Now, can he do multiple bomb splits at once? No, he cannot. It's like a Peacekeeper versus some conscripts. Got some more conscripts here. If you look at Jules' games, you'll be surprised how good people can be. I think Dimon would bow to him, even if everyone knows Jules was the best ever in the game. I'll take a look at him as well. I've mostly been sort of going more recent replays, but I can take a look at the older replays as well. Always want to have a bit of nostalgia trip. MCVs redeployed on out. And we do have an aircraft carrier still out and about. Green has a good number of dolphins as well as hydrofoil for weapon jamming support. 2 hydrofoils. Those hydrofoils can do a lot of work here. Oh, that sort of looked a bit weird, but Black Hole Armor ate those bombs. Trying to focus down, getting some splash damage there onto the aircraft carrier with the Assault Destroyer. Assault Destroyer does go down. The Vet-2 aircraft carrier is severely wounded, but looks like Orange Dolphins managed to clear on up. Orange's aircraft here will manage to stay alive, but barely. But barely being still alive. Sentry bombers now coming on in. Not enough to take out a war factory though. Oh, and Vindicators can come out. Seeing he has 5 aircraft right there, now 4. Looks like he has 2 airfields. Looks like the airfield has been claimed by Team South. You can see those quadcopters getting repaired on up. Sentry bombers coming in for another bombing run. And the refinery does go down. Sentry bombers start. Oh, there's actually another multi-gunner IFV. Not IFV, turret. But the sentry bombers will manage to stay alive. More sentry bombers coming on in, this time being sent by Apollos. Does sell out that structure, and immediately the bombs I saw charge off there. One sentry bomber does go, the other one will go down as well. Got some aircraft carriers now moving their way forward. One assault destroyer blowing up, a good escort of dolphins. Looks like the Soviet player is down to his last refining location still. He actually rebuilt that one. That one actually was destroyed earlier. But it's likely to go down relatively soon with this naval force here. Down south, we do got the MCVs pushing his way forward. There is a twin blade here. And the MCV will pack deploy. Oh, so I here see a bunch of beacons deployed. I don't think so. It could be related to that. Ooh! Oh. And now Soviet satellites coming on in. Was this a level 3 satellite? Yep. Or yeah. That was a massive loss. More sentry bombers just raining on in, destroying a lot of infrastructure. Scion, what does Scion have left? Only power generators and the airfield. How much health? If Scion has a bit of income, he could back out the game and give it to his teammates. I don't think he has anything left other than that. And the central airfield airport does be claimed. Does get claimed by the Soviet player. Here comes some more aircraft pushing way forward. Not sure what took out that aircraft carrier. Wasn't really paying attention. But got more bombing runs, mass dolphins. Oh, there's a cool sub right there. That's what got him. Sometimes I can be quite blind. I'm looking to the right and not the left. I can go cross-side, but I can't go. What's the opposite of cross-side? Apollo versus Apollos. We do have some veterans here. Some of these guys probably should have brought the health bars. 2 heroic vindicators. But one of these vindicators is elite and heroic, so it looks like Orange has a better air force at the moment, or at least for anti-air air force, Apollo force. Blah. I can't speak. Wait, that's Orange. Did he seriously capture his refinery? How did he let that happen? He does have 2 refinery locations down south, so he's not out of income. He does have an airfield. I don't see an MCV. Barracks instead of map. Oh, there's the MCV. Blue has really just nothing. Green sentry bombs made short work of his base. Those Mirage tanks did get cleaned up. Apparently the Mirage didn't fool him. What was with Athena? the carcasses look like Mirage tanks to me. Well, let's clear out the garrison. Very nice. And he's going to just destroy the garrison entirely. Slowly but surely. Multi-gunner turret does go down. Ooh! Looks like the aircraft carrier did go down. We got nailed a yard by the Soviet player. Sure, go right ahead, post the stream. I'll be casting till around 9 o'clock today. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Not sure what time zone you may be at. So another hour and a half or so. Looks like the Empire player has finally backed out of the game, or I think got just eliminated actually. Cryo get in here. Conscript frozen, some structures from the sword as well. We do got the Mirage tanks pushing the way forward. And Mirage tanks can't shatter frozen units, but they do have high enough damage, so it doesn't really matter. Apollos do fly over. They do manage to barely stay alive, and the airfield will get them healed up eventually on their own. Orbital deck does go down, but he can't advance across the bridge. Looks like he prematurely destroyed the bridge and killed a couple of his own guys there. There's something burned there as well. I think some sort of vehicle burned there. There's all the active players? I'm not so sure what you mean exactly. There are active players nowadays. This active tournament, I think, is ongoing. We do got these Mirage tanks getting EMP'd blast. Tesla's troopers getting cleaned on up. The bear could not get a roar off. And the Athena cannon, not Athena's, Mirage tanks are severely wounded. Wish he had a garage, not an airfield. But here comes the bomb runs. Overkill for bombs. I think that gave all the Vindicators Vector C, lots of Vector C. We got the command hub under siege. 3 aircraft carriers. It's a lot of artillery, and once he starts to make it to space, this could be game. The Green Fleet has to be destroyed relatively soon. One of the aircraft carriers go down. He needs some hydrofoils. He has dolphins. There's some hydrofoils. And this airfield, is that close enough to be camped by hydrofoils right here? This one, not so much. And that's where all the Vindicators are. He could bring out his own Apollos. And here comes the Soviet satellite strike. That will destroy that airfield, no problem. You make it, does get one of the heroic Vindicators there, and I didn't see those bullfrogs rolling up, but they also do a good work of killing out those stuff. And there is the GG. This is Anchorage saying thank you for watching and signing off.